best education proposal.
On Capitol Hill, a partisan difference.
This means war.
And now you can win the battle of the roaches. You know, the cockroach is one of the most common and insidious pests of all time. Sometimes known as the water bug, this insect is one of the oldest known to man. And although most species are native to tropical regions, the adaptable roach has successfully infiltrated most climates and habitats worldwide. If you look around any hardware store, supermarket, or home products outlet, you'll find a vast array of pest control products available to the consumer. What's often missing is accurate, detailed information on how to use these products safely and effectively. And that's really the purpose of this video. Sometimes a cockroach infestation is particularly difficult or so widespread that a professional pest control company needs to be called in. However, in many instances, a consumer can successfully...
You Earned It, Now Collect It, on how to collect unemployment and remembering people's names, the key to success, based on the book Remembering People, the Key to Success by Harry Lorraine. This is our 23rd show. Is that right, Joe? Oh, I guess this is the 15th or 16th show. So for people that just tuned in for the first time, welcome, and I hope you watch it and hope you tell your friends and family to watch it too. We're going to start out by reading some letters that we got via the email, which I addressed her up just a little bit earlier. First one comes from Barry. Says, Sam, I have a little fashion advice for you now that you are on TV once a week. First off, I reviewed a few of the shows I have on tape, and you were wearing the same pair of pants 3 out of the 5 shows I had on tape. What brand are those pants anyway? The answer to that question, they're actually a Guess. Not that I'm that big into fashion, but they are Guess. Also in the future, you should wear some of those cargo pants. I see a lot of people wearing them since they are pretty much in style now. Finally, I have a music request for you on the music you play at the beginning of the show. How about some swing music like Fish or Dave Matthews Band, my 2 personal favorites. P.S. Did you catch the homecoming parade? I did, and it was cool. It has like a anarchy sign and then Barry. Well, it's about the pants. I apologize. I mean, they may look like the same pants, but I actually have 7 different pairs of pants. None of them are going to be the same. I guarantee you that. I wear them one each day, and then I wash them on the weekend, usually Sunday. Sometimes Saturday if I'm busy on Sunday, but I definitely don't wear the same pair of pants because, I mean, that's just not cool. I did see the homecoming parade. I actually had a test that night, but when I came out from the I came out right out of the test, it was like I walked right into a big parade. It's quite a bit of fun. I saw one float had some people wearing towels, and another float they were doing swing music, and then another float they were doing swing music. So it was kind of cool. I think we have one more letter here, if I can find it. Huh. Oh, here it is. It says, Dear Sam and Joel, my wife and myself and my wife's dad are great fans of the show. And I'd like to thank you for helping me through the rocky job-related parts of my life. Here's a picture of us taken from where the TV is in the living room. If you could see us through the TV when you do the show, this is the angle you would see us at. Even though none of us have ever called in the show, we have applied the advice you have given to our own lives. I think it is great that your show can answer specific questions for some people, yet the answers you give are general enough that I could change the answers a little bit to fit my life, which is perfect. I know that you probably are realizing I avoided telling you how much you helped me, but it's a rather embarrassing situation, and since I've included a photo, I don't want people to recognize you for being embarrassed. Clyde and family. And then it says, comma, Cindy and Cletus. So I'd like to thank you for the letter, and I hope you don't mind. I'm going to show the picture of the people at home, so that just sent it in. It's kind of, I mean, it's a nice picture. Oh, that didn't work out as good as I thought it would. It's kind of dark, but they are a nice-looking young couple. From the setup on here, it looks like the wife and Cindy and Clyde sit on the couch, and then Cletus sits next to him. It'd like be to Clyde's right. So I can't. I mean, I wish you could see it better. It's kind of dark though. It looks like there's quite a bit of room on the couch, like next to Cindy, where Cletus possibly could sit down, but it doesn't look like. So maybe there's problems with the family if they want to call in and talk about that, because normally when you have a big couch like this, you'd want to have all three of them sitting together, because Cletus kind of looks like doesn't have a good view of the TV, but yeah, he's kind of leaning over just like getting the picture. So I don't know if they're having family problems or what, but it's kind of nice if all three of them are on the couch together. He is happy. Joel, figure out how you can show this picture a little better. All right, try that one. Try this one again.
Put it where? Put it on the chair? Put it on the chair and we'll do the camera.
Hold on, this is gonna be worth it.
Which one is it? The middle one? Camera's on.
Huh?
The camera's on.
No. Oh, that's not good.
That would work the middle one.
It's not the middle one, it's this one. It's not going to see very good.
How's that? That's working out pretty good.
So you see what I'm talking about? There's a lot of room to Cindy's left, but Cletus is kind of right on the edge, kind of leaning in there, so that's nice. So that's good. All right.
How's that? Is that good?
Yeah. I hope people appreciate that effort we put in there. If they call in, that'd be great if they want to talk about that. You don't have to switch that back. You don't need that one.
You working out on it?
Alright. Apologize for that. Now we're going to do some top 10 lists that Joel made up a couple and I made up a couple, so hopefully these work out. The first one is the top 10 reasons to smoke or not smoke. Number 10, it's bad for your health. Number 9, hot women love to do it. These are both smoking and non-smoking. I don't know if they're every other one, but they're just mixed in there. 8, it's a way to meet people at bars. So you can always just say, hey, can I bum a cigarette off you? Number 7, it costs a lot of money. If you do it a lot. Cigarettes are $3 to $4 a pack. Number 6, you're not allowed to do it on school grounds. Number 5, cigarettes have a rich flavor to them. Number 4, don't smoke in bed in case you fall asleep. Number 3, many restaurants have a smoking and non-smoking section. Number 2, I'd rather not waste time on such subtle distinctions. Number 1, you're the boss of you and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I guess they're saying if someone says don't smoke, you can say, make me. And then I'll do one more here, and then we can do some more later in the show. This is my top 10 favorite sports teams, both college and professional. Number 10, the Iowa Hawkeyes wrestling team. Number 9, the Detroit Red Wings. Number 8, the Atlanta Braves. Number 7, the Cleveland Indians. Number 6, Ohio State Buckeyes. That's just for football. I don't like them in other sports. Number 5, I like the Bulls and Michael Jordan. Number 4, San Diego Padres. Number 3, Kentucky Wildcats, basketball. See, I like different teams for different sports when it comes to college. Number 2, the New York Yankees. And my number 1 favorite team is the Denver Broncos. So, people might not care about that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to let people know. Some people write me letters and say, what are your favorite sports teams? So, I thought I'd do that. We have a couple more top 10 lists, but I'll get to those later in the show, in between calls and whatnot. We're going to do something a little special today. This weekend, we, as part of because it's homecoming this weekend, we decided to go around and review the different paintings on the different windows. And actually, Joel made a few sketches. And since, I mean, he's an art major, or he was an art major, so he's going to come out here and talk about these paintings, and then just give his opinion on each one. And he kind of ranked them, I guess, too. So, if Joel wants to come out here and do that.
How are you going to do this?
Huh?
Should we focus in on all, you know?
Yeah. You talk about them, I'll focus in. And I can switch the camera. You put it on my chair.
You put it on this chair?
Put it on mine. Huh?
Yeah, just focus this camera.
So you sit down and you talk about it a little bit.
Well, lost my page. Start off, just to give a background on what homecoming is, I'd like to read this article I found in the ad sheet. Homecoming, ... the Greek way. This is by Brendan P. Caulfield, and he wrote it. I mean, I'm not taking credit for it. I just found it in the ad sheet. I think kind of a good introduction for this, but here's how it goes. Combine a little hard work, imagination, some friendly competition, a lot of fun, and what do you get? ? Homecoming, the Greek way. The Hawkers will be hosting the Northwestern Wildcats in this year's big event, but this is not the only game in town. UI fraternities and sororities will be engaged in a battle for the highly coveted sweepstakes title and traveling trophy. In the months leading up to the game, individual chapters are paired up, normally one fraternity and one sorority. The groups get together to compete in a series of events which range from getting sloppy in havoc at Hubbard to using all of their combined talents to put on an original skit at Iowa Shout, both capitaled. The competition starts several weeks before the game, when chapter members can sell buttons before Hawks home games for extra sweepstakes points. But the real competition gets kicked off with the week's first event, window painting, which is what we'll be talking about today. Each group is given a window at a local business to try to capture the spirit of homecoming. The windows are judged on creativity, artistic expression, and the Hawkeye spirit. Groups are also encouraged to incorporate Herky in this year's theme. Oh, that's an important sentence. Groups are also encouraged to incorporate Herky in this year's theme. Remember this, there's a little gold in everyone in their paintings. The next day, participants roll out of bed, strap on some tennis shoes, and head to the field house for 3-on-3 basketball hoops. Okay, this is about basketball. Some sloppy double dare, maple syrup, oatmeal, condiments. Next is dances. At this point, okay. I guess that's all I'm going to read of this. I'll read that. Another reason for Greeks to celebrate during homecoming week is the tremendous alumni support stirred up by the game. Alumni show up in large numbers to support the chapters in You're saying Hawkers? It should be Hawkeyes, I think. Many chapters hold the events and open houses. Okay, here's a quote from Shannon Kennelly, president of Alpha Phi sorority. On the morning of the game, we hold an open house for alumni. It is a great chance for past members to come back and see what we have done with the house. It's kind of interesting. Okay, and then it's continued on the next page. This is almost the end. Some Greek officials looked to homecoming week to showcase all that the system has to offer. Quote, "Homecoming is a great chance for the Greek, capital G, system to come together," said Nick Morrow, president of the Interfraternity Council. "It gives us a chance to do something for ourselves and show the entire campus our strength in numbers," which is very true. This week gives fraternities and sororities an opportunity to meet new people, which is always, I mean, that's one of the reasons you join sororities and fraternities. Have some fun and promote the strength of their system, true. With the help of local merchants, numerous volunteers, and the Greek system, this fall's most celebrated university event should be a great success. And with that, I just thought I'd give you guys a little background on Homecoming Week, because it is Homecoming Week. Me, Sam, and I, mostly just me, we went around and ranked the, or rated, I'm not sure, rated or ranked? Ranked?
Yeah.
We ranked the pictures that we saw in the windows.
Just go for fourth.
What was fourth? Was this fourth? Okay, number 4, we came up, what we ranked, how many were there total?
20 or 30.
Okay, we probably looked at 20 or 30, and we narrowed it down to like the top 4, and this is what we consider number 4.
Just stand there now.
Okay. It's one with, I don't know if you can see or not, but you want to switch the camera to it? Okay, Sam's going to focus in on it. I'll give you a little, it's 4 superheroes, Incredible Hulk, Berserko, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And at the top you see they have the theme, there's a little gold in every one, which is, I don't know if it was one of the, it definitely helped in the ratings, because it's nice to have the theme at the top so you can read that and then look at the picture and know exactly what the theme's about. But anyway, it's just 4 superheroes, and the reason I got number 4 is for, can you see it? The reason we gave it number 4 is they incorporated the I and the W from Iowa for Incredible Hulk and Wonder Woman, and there were no superheroes that have the other letters, but yeah, the backwards S and the B, but that's Batman and Berserko. And it's just because they have, so that was number 4. What was 3? This was 3 probably? Or this? Actually this was 3 because it didn't have a theme. Now this one was a great painting, and the only thing that, the difference between a number 3 and a number 2, this is just to tell you, just to know for next year, if you're involved in this, is, okay, this one was at the Airplaner bar downtown, the Planer or whatever, and they did incorporate the theme of the airplane into their picture, but as you can see, this is drawings I made of it. Can you see those on there?
Yeah, she fixed it. Looks good.
Oh, really? As you can see, the theme is not incorporated in, you know, there's a little gold in everybody. It's not anywhere to be, there's no words like that. And I forgot to draw the scoreboard in, but it was 66-16 Iowa. But anyway, what we have here is a Chicago skyline, and then the old Capitol Mall building, and then this is an airplane in Iowa. Herky's flying it. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, that's one. They incorporated Herky into it.
Oh yeah, so they did, I mean they got one of the 2. They incorporated Herky, but they didn't incorporate the theme, which put them down to number 3, even though it's a great painting. And what they did, it took us a while to figure this out, but it was a great representation, is they shot down, this is a plane on fire down here, and this is where the plane blew up before. It's kind of like a time lapse. And then you have a cross section of Kinnick Studio, and that is the Northwestern guy parachuting down in there, and it was 66-16, which represents that he didn't die, even though there was a great win for Iowa, but he didn't get totally shot down. They came in and they tried their best, but Iowa still prevailed. So that's number 3. That's a spirit of homecoming too. It's not, I mean, a victory for Iowa, yet even though the Northwestern guy was shot down, he still scored a couple touchdowns.
2-point conversions too, probably.
Yeah, 1 2-point.
2-point.
Or they could have got 2 touchdowns at safety.
Yeah. Sounds good to see.
Yeah. Okay, this is our number 2 one, and to be honest, I would have liked to have the previous one to be number 2, but without the theme, there's not much I can do. I think I'm being generous even putting it in the top 4. Anyway, here we have the theme. There's a little gold in everyone. Herky's on the SS Hadron Phi. have Homecoming '98, and this is Willy Wonka's Kinnick Studio, and he says, "I've got the golden ticket," and in his hand is a ticket made out of gold, which, if you've ever seen Willy Wonka's candy factory, you'll know that's how they got in there. So anyway, he's on a boat on the river going in there, and over here there's a rabbit like strapped into something. I'm not sure what it is, but it kind of shows the Iowa victory. Okay, and then finally, this one is what we ranked #1, and this was far and ahead the best one we've seen in many years. Of all the years I've been around Iowa City for 6 years, and I'd have to say that this is probably the best homecoming. There's like 7 or 8 levels of interpretation to it. But to start off, there's a little bit of gold in every one.
Actually, yeah, the gold was written in gold, the rest was written in blue.
Yeah, it was, and the gold was all capitals too. And what we have here is Jesus. I mean, there's no Herky in here, but I think Jesus was meant to represent Herky, and he's pointing out and he's sending rays of gold out of his fingers. And these are all the fraternities on campus, like AKE and ROB, and they're turning to gold. Kinnick Studio's already gold. And what else was there about this that was great?
I think that's McLean Schaefer originally.
Oh yeah, that's right. This was McLean Hall, this was Schaefer Hall, and Jesus turned them into sororities and fraternities and turned them into gold. Is that what it was? Yeah, they were turned into like sorority buildings, and it's kind of like the salvation of campus, I guess, was that what it was? Oh yeah, I was going to say that for last. And anyway, the goldness is spreading, and the next one that's going to be changed is the old Capitol Mall building. And I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure what fraternity it'll be changed into. But you know, Kinnick Studio was changed to gold, but they didn't. They kept that as Kinnick Studio. But then, so that's kind of like the salvation of campus and the great theme of homecoming. Then the one thing, I can't even take credit for it, but there's a bus down here, and it's on the wrong side of the road, and it has purple windows. And a friend of mine said that probably represents the chaos of homecoming, that the bus is on the wrong side of the street. And also the windows are purple, so we're thinking there's like a purple mist in there, which would be like the vaporization of the Northwestern Wildcats. So that's all I have to say about those. If anyone has any other suggestions or interpretations, or if they think I missed something or I ruled some paintings out that shouldn't have been ruled out, just you can call in and talk about it, but try to also ask a question about unemployment too.
She turned it down. I apologize, it's a little dark right now because we had to fix the cameras that was the first time we ever showed like a lot of pictures, so we really didn't know what we were doing, but we're still learning. But I'd like to thank Joel for that. I mean, I thought that was kind of nice, kind of tie the show into homecoming and where that's a big deal around campus, I know. Like people talk about it for a long time. So now in a second or two, we're going to put the phone number up that you can call in and talk about stuff on employment and remember people's names. Also, if you want to comment on these paintings, that's fine too. But while we're waiting for the first call, I'll read another top 10 list. But actually, this is a top 14 list because I want to get all of them in here. So this is the top 14 WB shows. That's on yeah, WB. It's another network. I don't know if I can say it on here. Number 14 would be Smart Guy. Number 13, Charmed. Number 12, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Number 11, Steve Harvey Show. Number 10, Nick Freno, Licensed Teacher. Number 9, The Wayans Brothers. Number 8, The Army Show, which is a new one. Number 7, Jamie Foxx. I think he spelled 2 X's too. Number 6, Seventh Heaven / Seventh Heaven Beginnings. I'm counting those both as one since they're pretty much the same. Number 5 is Dawson's Creek. Number 4 is Unhappily. I think it's, some people might know it as Unhappily Ever After, but I guess the new term is just Unhappily. Number 3, Sister Sister. Number 2, Felicity. And number 1, the number 1 WB show is, right now, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, is Hyperion Bay. So, but we got the number up there, so I guess we got a call. That'll be good. Hello?
Hello, Sam.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry about that.
You by the TV?
No, but sorry.
Okay.
I got a couple questions for you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Let's see if I can remember what they are.
Did you like
the first one? What?
Do you like the paintings? Were you watching the paintings or not?
Yeah, I saw some of those. I think you guys might have missed one though.
Oh, really?
There was a really good one. I can't remember what was on it. On the, I don't know, the Quee bar.
Yeah. Oh, there's one down there?
Yeah, that's one.
No, we never got down there.
Yeah, I thought I was going past that. And I was thinking, you know, probably I'm the only person that's seen that because people don't really go by there anymore.
It's kind of out of the way.
Yeah, because it's not really by, you know, EPB where people go to class.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe they wouldn't see that.
Yeah, maybe if we look at that one. Is it still up there, you think, or not?
It was this morning.
Maybe after the show I'll go down there and see if we can sketch that if it's good. You think it's worth being on the show, though?
Oh, yeah, it was. Well, I mean, I thought you should go try to get them all on the show because I think everybody did a really great effort this year.
Yeah, I really probably shouldn't single people out. Yeah, that's true.
It's almost a shame, really, to have to judge. I mean, that's the whole point of it, I guess. It's a shame to have to judge people on this because they're all pretty much great.
Yeah. Yeah, there were 30 or 35 of them, so that's a lot of work, you know. Joel has to sketch those all out. That's a lot of.
Maybe like one of these weeks, though, you guys could do a whole show on it.
Yeah, we can think about that.
Okay. Well, at any rate, my first question is about last week. A lot of people were calling in talking about the band Fish.
Yeah.
One guy said Trey Anastasio is God. And I don't know very much about those guys. I guess they.
I didn't even know they were a band. I didn't know what those guys were talking about.
Yeah, I guess they're like a band that the kids like nowadays.
Swing music?
But the thing is, I don't know much about him, but I was reading an interview with that guy, that Trey Anastasio.
Uh-huh.
And I guess he's sort of like a neo-Nazi guy. He I don't know, he was just talking about how the world was run by some sort of Jewish conspiracy, and he was claiming that the Holocaust didn't happen and stuff like that. And I'm all for freedom of speech and stuff, but I don't know if you should really, I don't know, I'm just kind of offended that people are talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
on the air, you know?
That's probably not a good idea since, I mean, we're responsible for the content of this program. I don't know if you knew that or not, but because like sometimes the mayor, like the city council gets pissed if things are said wrong. And, I mean, I don't think, if you'd have known that's what that guy believed in, was that from where'd you read that at? From a reliable source?
Yeah, well, it was an interview with him. I don't know what magazine it was in. It was like People or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably not good, so. I guess we'll just, I appreciate you calling in and talking about that because I don't want to, I don't know, I'll try to watch that in the future. I mean, I didn't know him at the time who he was, so it's kind of tough, you know, but thank you.
Okay, and then I have another question, and I just have like a little comment.
Okay.
My other question is, I'm kind of an audiophile, and I kind of like, you know, I'm into sound, and I was wondering if you guys could maybe try to get your show in stereo surround sound. I thought that would be kind of cool. You know, maybe you could hear the phone calls like behind you, and then you could hear you in the front, and then maybe like the videos and stuff. You could hear those on the bottom and the sides or whatever.
You could try that.
Works.
Yeah, move the phone back a little bit, maybe.
Just pull it back. Does that work or not? Is that different?
I'm not sure. I don't have a home theater thing, so I don't know. maybe if somebody does, they can call in.
That's what he wanted, the phone. He said the phone and then me in front of it or whatever.
You in front of the phones?
Yeah.
What about the videos? I don't know.
What's the other part you wanted?
Well, the videos, maybe you could hear the videos in another part of the surround area.
We have to talk to him, I guess, Don.
You can play videos on like just the left sound.
I guess he could. Joel can try something, I guess. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's maybe, you know.
I don't know a lot about.
It's cool. It's whatever you guys can try to set up, maybe, you know.
Yeah, we'll look into it. But yeah, I thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it.
The other thing is, you know, you guys have a great show here.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple times earlier in the show, the camera was sort of focused like directly on your area, sort of.
That was a mix-up.
Oh, I just don't like to see you guys resorting to that to get viewers, you know.
Oh, I know. It wasn't intentional.
Okay.
We tried to correct it as soon as possible. We were hoping no one was watching at that time.
Yeah, I was watching, but
All right.
I don't think. See, if my grandma was watching, she'd get pretty upset by that, but I don't think she was.
That's good. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing. A lot of older people aren't like used to that kind of stuff. You know, but yeah, that was a mistake because we were trying to get that picture of the family up there. You know, it was just kind of tough. But yeah, I apologize. And
yeah, I know a lot of old people aren't used to that stuff, and they don't understand how that stuff that's fun a lot of times. But it's still, even without that, even if there weren't old people watching the show, if it was just like kids and stuff, I don't think. I mean, if you got a show with a lot of good content, I don't think you should be relying on sex to get people to watch it. You know.
Don't need to resort to that.
No, I think that you're more talented than that.
All right. Well, thanks for your suggestions.
You're welcome. Anytime.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that guy didn't have a lot of questions really about unemployment or anything, but more just a couple of comments and suggestions, which we appreciate. In the back there, we're showing one of our old past shows from the past, because we had a Roaches video at the beginning, but see, when I bought it, it was on sale, and I was like, oh, this is a good video. On sale, it was only like maybe $5 or something. But then I come to learn that it's only 27 minutes long or something, so I kind of got ripped off. So that's why we have to put this other video in the background. Not to confuse people, because there's two of me, but we had to do another top 10 list here. We haven't had a lot of calls today, but it's really already a half hour into the show, but we had the whole thing with the painting, so that kind of took up a little time. This is the top 10 reasons to work for the government. That's what this one's titled. Number 10, government jobs tend to be higher paying. Number 9, they tend to have great benefits. Number 8, you can retire early and still get a large chunk of your pension. Number 7, most government business, like the post office and the police station, that's in parentheses, don't open till late morning. And that's true, because I used to walk to work sometimes, and I'd see the post office guys sitting around smoking cigarettes until probably 11 o'clock, and then they just leave then. Number 6, most government jobs supply a company car. Number 5, the bosses are usually very flexible about giving days off. I'm not sure about that, but it's probably true. Number 4, if there was no government, there would be no jobs. And number 3, if there were no jobs, there would be no government. So really, you should work for them. Number 2, a pay raise is only a handshake away. Number 1, many government business jobs have a casual day at work. And casual days are always good. So, call. Hello?
Hi. Is this you got it now, earn it?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Comment?
I
All right.
got a couple of them.
All right.
You guys got some weird system of mirrors going or something. I see your 2 images of you up there.
Yeah. Joel, put me down and just put that up. That'd be sweet.
Huh?
What's going on?
Sam there?
Yeah, this is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Who's that on the TV?
How can I help you? I got my book here.
I don't get what's going on.
How can I help you?
This isn't Sam.
Who is it then? I just got my hair cut. Let's go.
whoever this is. Remember a couple years back, one of your earlier shows about some guy asked about the name Rhonda.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's probably 94.
Yeah.
And you told him it was fake or whatever.
Yeah, it was fake. It wasn't in the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, supposedly this person I worked with always went by that name.
Rhonda?
Yeah, and I always harassed her about it. Told her she had a fake name, and why was she always going on and on about why is she putting this over people? Like, what was she trying to hide, or what was she trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
And I'd just do it every day, harass her about it at work. Because you had a fake name.
Yeah.
And I guess I did that for 3-4 years, a couple hours each day. And finally she told the boss about it, and I got fired because of that.
Hello?
Hey,
How's it going?
what's going on?
Not much.
What's up with that last caller? Does that guy call in lots, or
Yeah, he calls in quite a bit.
can't have guys like that calling the show and just wasting time?
No, since we took so much time up with the pictures and stuff, we had to kind of move on.
Yeah. Oh, about the pictures.
Yeah.
Did you guys know it's Kinnick Stadium, not Kinnick Studio?
Joel drew
That was actually painted on the pictures uptown.
it was on the stadium. It said stadium. I don't know. Joel just drew those. I don't know.
Oh, I wondered if it said studio instead of stadium, if that was a mistake.
I don't know what Joel drew them all. Oh, he said he just drew them from memory. It probably said stadium.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Oh,
yeah.
I called in last week about Hobo Joe coming into our house and stealing cans.
Yeah. Did you get anything accomplished with that?
Yeah, he came back what was it? I think it was Sunday. He came back and we confronted him about the situation. And
What did he have to say about it?
we just, said, why are you stealing our cans and stuff? Aren't you working or what? And
Yeah.
said he's not working. And we had a BB gun, but, you told us not to do that, so.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. We just kind of chickened out like that. Nobody had the balls to really shoot the guy. But he asked us if we'd buy him a bus ticket.
To where?
San Francisco.
Man, what'd you say?
We were actually debating just to get the guy away from us,
True.
But, he said he's going on. I don't know if he's tripping or what. He's just going on and on about getting to San Francisco.
I don't know if that's such a smart move to move to San Francisco just because the cost of living is so high out there.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be tougher to make it out there. Some of my friends moved out there.
Uh-huh.
What?
They don't have a bottle refund either.
They don't have they don't have, plus they don't have can refunds in California.
Oh, really? So
No.
I don't know how he'd make it.
I think if next time you talk to them, I say maybe move to Michigan because they get 10 cents per can up there.
Well, what he should do is move to the border of Iowa, Illinois, and take all the cans from Illinois since there's no deposit and bring them back to Iowa. Because I'm sure people would give away their cans in Illinois.
True.
And then he can bring them back to Iowa.
But a lot of times when you buy them in Illinois, they don't have anything on them.
Yeah. If you can hide them. We've done that. A lot of our friends from Illinois.
Oh, just
you hide them down in a bag.
just stick them in. That's a good idea.
I might have to suggest that to him. But
Yeah.
we just cannot get this guy. I'm wondering if he lives in a dumpster in our neighborhood or because he comes 2-3 times a week now. We cannot get him out of here.
Yeah. I don't know, because a bus ticket might be, especially, I don't think I'd pay for a bus ticket to San Francisco, but tell him to move to the Illinois-Iowa border. Maybe like East Dubuque, Illinois or something.
That's a real dump.
What?
East Dubuque is not a good neighborhood.
Joel used to live there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
No,
he's not pissed. Though. He's not.
I'm just saying
He's not pissed. No.
It's a lot of bars and stuff. Just
Yeah.
I've been there, and it doesn't look very pleasant.
Yeah, it's not the greatest place.
Maybe we can,
I used to go over there in high school just like 2 or 3 times a week. I didn't really enjoy it though.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd just call you to update you that.
All right, yeah.
We didn't shoot the guy, but
That's good, but
we talked to him.
yeah, if you talk to him again and get something figured out, let us know.
Maybe I'll try to get him to call the show from a payphone.
That's a good idea.
His name's Hobo Joe, if he ever calls in.
All right.
All right?
All right, see you
Thanks
later.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad that nothing violent happened there because I wouldn't recommend that. But see, yeah, because the thing is, San Francisco, if he goes out there, he's not gonna be able to. There's no There's no cans out there with the 5-cent whole deal. But yeah, because if you move out there, because one of my friends moved out there and he said he might be able to get a job that makes like $27,000 a year or something. But the thing is, with the cost of living, that's only like a $9,000 job in Iowa, $9,000 a year. So if you really want, I also read an article though, there's a lot of bums out there. So maybe he just wants to move out there to get company and stuff. But I don't know really what to say about the whole thing. If we could get him to call on the show, that'd be great just to talk to him about what's going on. But that's probably not likely. Because I don't think if you're only making 5 cents a can, I mean you have to collect 7 cans just to call here, and it's gonna be tough to talk a guy into wasting 7 cans just to call on a show for advice that he probably won't be able to even use. But we've got about 28 minutes to go. And the number is 338-8456. Yeah, so let's see. I read all the articles and I read all the top 10 lists. It's kind of a slow day for calls, which is understandable because, I mean, it's tough every week to get a lot of calls. We have a phone call here, good. Hello?
Hey.
How's it going? Hello?
Am I on the air?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey. I had some questions about your unemployment book.
All right.
That book you got, how old is that?
It's a little outdated. The numbers are of 1975.
Oh, yeah?
So the numbers as far as how much you can collect is probably going to be a little higher than it was then. But I think the rest of the book is still, pretty relevant.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was too bright to use a book from 1975.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we'd like to find a new book, but I don't think they publish these unemployment books anymore.
Yeah.
Because back in the 70s, they were a little more lenient as far as they want people to get unemployment. And now there's a big thing where they don't even want people to because it's, they feel they're living off the government. So
Well, even that, I mean, none of your numbers are going to be accurate. I mean, 1975 was a lot different times.
yeah, I know, it was a lot different.
You should really even be giving that information out. I mean, it's
Well, I don't think it
big
could.
people and stuff.
Well, the way the thing works, it says it increases each year, So the way I figure is that if it increased $1 each year or something, it'd be like $23 higher than it is in here. So I just add $23 to the numbers that it gives,
Yeah.
But as far as the number of weeks in a year, that's not going to change and stuff like that. That's why some of the information is still relevant.
Yeah,
okay, I can see that. How do you choose your background stuff and stuff like that? I saw you had like a bug pest control show going on earlier.
Yeah, a lot of those videos I just find at home, or sometimes we get them at the public library.
Yeah.
You know, we just try to get shows that we can to help people. So if you see something back there that you like, you can check that out at the library.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like upstairs.
I wasn't sure. I thought, you know, some more interesting stuff, some informing stuff going on in the back. You know, that might help some. I'm just trying to get some suggestions here and stuff
all right.
like
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, we didn't really come prepared because, like I said, that video is only 27 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't ready. That's why I had to do some other stuff. But we'll try. We might get some more interesting stuff, like some football games or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Some more video games. That was really neat. Some old Nintendo games would be good.
All right. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for your call. See ya. Yeah. As far as we're going to try to get some. I said we didn't come prepared for this day. I apologize. But as far as this book being good or not, there's some stuff that's not going to be relevant because like the numbers from 1975 might not be right. But like I said, there's in here it says number of weeks in a year, and it says 52. I mean, that's no matter if it's 75 or 78 or 98, it's not going to matter because there's the same number of weeks. That's just always how it's been for a long time. And there's some answers that are yes or no. I don't really think those answers are going to change. It's just the numbers that are going to change. So, I mean, obviously if I could find another book, I'd do it. But right now, this is the only thing I have. Because these books are hard to come by. I actually don't want to give this one up. And, you know. Hello?
Yeah, Sam.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Good.
First-time viewer, long-time viewer, first-time caller.
All right, cool.
Been trying to get through for a couple weeks.
Sometimes we only have one phone line down here, so sometimes it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I understand.
What's up?
Hey, I wanted to comment about how you were kind of shedding some positive light on homecoming this year. And
were you in you didn't take place in the drawing of the things, did you, or not?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But it seems, you know, over the past few years we've been getting a lot of negative press about homecoming activities.
Yeah. The paper called it, like, said homecoming is boring. I didn't think that was true at all.
Oh, no, I thought it was a great time.
It's one of the most exciting homecomings because, first of all, those paintings were kind of cool. The parade was kind of fun with the swing floats. And then Saturday night I saw, like, an old basketball player, B.J. Armstrong. I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he, like, the ambassador of homecoming this year?
Yeah, I didn't see him do the ambassador stuff, but, like, when I was standing downtown, he went to Hardee's. He got, like, some late-night specials, you know.
Get a Frisco burger?
I think he got the late-night special because he waited till exactly 10 o'clock, and then he came down and he went in there. So I think he must have remembered that and went in there. I just thought it was kind of weird because this guy's making millions of dollars and he's too cheap to just pay regular price for a combo meal. You know what I mean?
No, I understand. That's a pretty good call.
Yeah. Because it seemed like he was waiting for exactly 10 o'clock so you get that special. But yeah, I thought homecoming was great. I mean, I don't know. I guess there were some parties around town and stuff. I didn't get invited to any of them, so I didn't go. But
yeah,
you know.
Well, I had to work all weekend, so I didn't
go to
many either. But I also wanted to say, you know, it's good to see a fellow WB viewer.
Yeah.
I like your top 10 list this week.
Thanks. Would there be any changes, do you think?
Oh, I'd put Dawson's Creek number one.
Number one, yeah. It was a hard call. I mean, there's a lot with the new lineup this year, though. A lot of them, you know, I kind of got influenced by the newer shows, but I think Dawson's Creek's definitely top 3. You know, I just didn't really. I kind of pushed all the new ones up to Hyperion Bay and Felicity.
Yeah, I thought Hyperion Bay made a great showing. I like Felicity a lot too, but I've been a long-time Dawson's Creek fan.
Yeah. What's that? Kelly Kelly, is that still on?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have so many good programs that, you know, it's hard to. But.
I think you're right.
All right. But I appreciate you watching the show.
Well, hey, thanks a lot, Sam.
All right, take it easy. Yeah, I'm glad to see people agree with the Cause like when I made that top 10 list about WB, I'm like, a lot of people might not like the WB because it's kind of an up-and-coming network. A lot of people aren't familiar with it, but I think if people should check it out. It's on channel 16 in Iowa City. Like, it frustrated me a little bit because like during the baseball season, a lot of times, like for some reason they would show, like especially toward the end of the year, like the Cubs were doing good. And it kind of pissed me off because they would show the Cub games instead of like for example, I think it was the Dawson's Creek, like the season premiere of Dawson's Creek, I pushed back to midnight because they had a Cubs game or something. I thought that was kind of weird to like, you got a quality program like that, you gotta let, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I was upset. You got a call? Yeah. Hello?
Sam?
Yeah?
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on?
I had a little question about one of your top 10 lists there.
All right.
Your top 10 favorite sports teams?
Yeah.
Seems like you're kind of jumping on a little bit of a bandwagon there.
What are you talking about?
Well, it seems like every team that was your favorite was like the top in their respective sports.
I don't know. Maybe that's just coincidence. But I've liked the Broncos for a year and a half. I've liked the Yankees and the Padres and Indians and Braves like the last couple of years.
Okay.
I like the Bulls. You know, I liked them for 3 years, and then I kind of like started liking the Rockets for a few years, and I like them again.
Mm-hmm.
So I've liked all these teams on and off. You know, I mean, it's probably just coincidence that they're all the top teams. I don't know. I know it sounds bad because I stopped wearing. I used to have a Broncos hat, but I stopped wearing it because everyone think I was just jumping on the bandwagon. That's why I got this Blue Jays hat. I got this Blue Jays hat back early 90s, mid 90s. I liked them for a couple of years, but everyone started jumping on the bandwagon, so I stopped liking them. But now they're bad again, so I started wearing it again.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet hat. You got a little blue screen effect going there with the hat.
Yeah, I try to like not to look right in the camera because it looks bad. But yeah, I mean, I like these teams, but I really don't show it too much because people think I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I probably shouldn't even read this top 10 list, but I was just thinking of it last night.
Well, hey, it fills time.
Yeah.
I got another story here for you.
All right.
Was out downtown Friday night.
Yeah.
And was at the sports column, and a couple of these girls in really nice dresses, all dressed up, were walking through.
Yeah.
So I asked them what was going on, and they had
what's up?
doing that Iowa Shout thing for homecoming.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I asked them what sorority they were in, and they said they were at Thetas.
Uh-huh.
I'm just sitting here, you know, trying to have a conversation with them, and this one girl says to the other one, "Let's go to the Union. It's all Greek there."
Oh man. What, Joel?
Yeah.
That's gross. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I watched a couple of weeks ago.
Is that the end of the story?
Talking about some of those stereotypes that the fraternities and sororities have.
Like they like to go to the Union?
Well, yeah, you know, and
I always go to Vitos. You know where that's at?
Vitos?
Yeah. It's across from the Union.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fraternity people I know go there, so that's where I like to hang out. But I don't know. I don't really go to the Union too much because I can't afford. I like to eat popcorn there, but otherwise it's kind of expensive to get in.
You don't like to just hang out at the front bar?
Yeah, sometimes they charge to get in the front bar though. It's
okay.
it's like $5 to get into the whole thing. So I don't know.
Might as well go to the field house then.
Yeah, I call it the house.
The house?
Yeah. But did you enjoy homecoming then, and whatnot?
Sure.
Are you in a fraternity?
No.
That's too bad.
No.
Cause I'd like to get some insight on like how the people designed their ideas for the paintings, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one at the column, I think we gave that last place. Do you remember that or not?
No, actually.
Oh, well,
what was it?
It just had a big Herky picture. It didn't have the theme in it at all.
Not very original. Huh?
No, it was just kind of lazy, like a last-minute thing. Yeah, they had like a disco ball in the background trying to like influence people.
You sure that wasn't like for the dance floor there at the column?
It might have been, but it looked like it was specifically for that thing because I went by it today like around noon and it wasn't going, so.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
They still have all those paintings up?
Oh, they had them up today. You think I'll walk around looking at them?
You think they're just not like too lazy to take them off? I mean, it's not homecoming week anymore.
Yeah, they'd probably take them down. I think a lot of people probably want to look at them like one more week, you know, and just see what they. Cause I think once they. Yeah, because a lot of people go home for the weekend, so when they come back, when they come back, I'd like to look at them.
Yeah, I was pretty busy last week, so I didn't get to see a lot of them.
Yeah, well, I suggest you go around and look around. There's about 20 or 25 of them, so it'll probably take you an hour or two, but it's definitely worth it. And don't forget to go to the queue, because I guess there's one down there. We didn't see that one.
Huh.
All right?
All right.
All right, thanks for your call.
Thanks a lot, Sam.
See ya. Yeah, I mean, he had a good point with my top sports teams being, my top favorite teams being the good teams, but hey, I know how to pick them. Like I always say, I know how to choose them. Holy cow! We only got about 5 minutes left, which is unbelievable. This show has flown by. Probably maybe take one more call or so, but thanks to everyone that called. We got another call here. Good. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I was wondering what you thought about homecoming this year.
I loved it.
You liked it? What'd you do for it? Did you attend the parade?
I had a test during the parade, but then I came out and I saw the end of it, and that was kind of nice.
Did you go to the game?
No, I woke up in the third quarter though when they were winning.
Oh, what'd you think about the game? Did you watch the end of it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty exciting.
Who do you think should be the quarterback from now on?
The thing is, I was wondering, you think McCann's really hurt or not? Or you think Fry was just saying that so he wouldn't have to worry about it?
It seems like every time there's a change of quarterback, there's a new quarterback, doesn't there?
This guy's hurt now, so I guess we'll change quarterbacks.
And I was wondering about your comments earlier about your teams. How come you switched to all the teams that won the championships? Because you said you liked the Bulls at first, and then you liked the Rockets. And
because Michael Jordan retired, so I stopped liking the Bulls.
But now you like him again.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if Jordan retires again?
I might like the Lakers or Seattle, something like that. I'll just have to see when the season gets started, see how everyone's doing.
What if Jordan goes to a different team?
I'll have to see how they do in the record. I'll look at the All-Star break and see how the records of each team are, and then go from there.
And I was wondering something about your show too, because I've been watching it the last couple times.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes how the other guys come in and talk.
Yeah.
When do you guys decide who comes in?
It's just pretty much whenever he wants to come in. Whenever he has something good to say. A lot of times he can't think of stuff to say.
He usually doesn't have much good to say, you don't think?
No. I think he does, but I think he gets nervous with the cameras on. I
think he's pretty good.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll come out some more next week.
He usually wears pretty cool shirts. He usually has pretty creative T-shirts on. I always noticed that.
Yeah, he had the Texas A&M shirt. They're one of my favorite teams now, too.
Is that just because they won the other day? I liked his Easter Bunny shirt last time. On the last show.
What's that?
I said the Easter Bunny shirt he had on last time.
Oh, yeah.
I got a kick out of that.
That was nice. But, Joel said he's had that shirt since 3rd grade, so I guess
it still fits him?
I guess.
Well, I was just calling to tell you I like your show, and I think you're doing a good job.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.
See ya. No more calls? How much time we got? We got about a minute, so thanks for everyone that watched. You can't see my face right now, maybe that's a good thing, but this is our Homecoming 98 show, a little bit late. Take care, and we're out of here. See you next week, 4 to 5 on Tuesday. I think we've helped some people, and we've got some things cleared up that, I mean, I even learned a little. We all learned a little, which is great. And again, apologize to Ray for, I guess, screwing up both because we had the numbers wrong accidentally, and then we had the names. So I guess Rhonda is a name now, or it's been legally accepted as a name in America, or I don't know how that works, but I mean, someone has called and told us that Rhonda is now a name. So we're gonna, next week is, I guess we'll have to accept Rhonda. I mean, or I can't say next week again because I'm not sure of the time. I guess we have 10 seconds. So I'd like to thank everyone that called, everyone that watched, and look for
Hello, I'm Betty Irwin, and welcome to Senior Spectrum Literature. We're on Channel 2 every Tuesday from 5 to